Okay, good evening. Guten Abend zusammen. Good to see everyone here. Good to see there's a few of you in the chat already. I hope you're excited. I'm excited. This is going to be a huge evening here on YouTube live for wXw as we present to you the 16 Carat preview show. And there is going to be a lot to get through here this evening. So we're going to try and get through this all as quickly as possible. But if you're here in the chat, please say hello. Tell me, are you excited? Let me know. Who's actually got tickets for 16 Carat? Who's coming to Oberhausen for the biggest weekend of wrestling in Europe? It's going to be incredible. And where in the world are you coming from? I know we're going to have a lot of people from Germany who's coming from further afield. Please tell us, because we'd love to hear from you. We'd love to know who's coming the furthest. Who on this chat tonight is going to be traveling in the furthest into Oberhausen for 16 Carat Gold 2023. But before we proceed any further, and I'll get to all your comments in a minute, so please just keep on commenting, and we'll get to you very shortly. Let me introduce to you tonight my co-host, wXw commentator, Mett Dimassi.
Hello.
Mett, how are you this evening?
Dude, I'm doing great. I'm forgetting how much, 11 days until Carat. I can't wait to just take that vacation, that week off, and just enjoy 3 days of friggin' rest, 4 days of friggin' wrestling, including Inner Circle. So
yeah, and we got a lot of excited people here. Scar mentions excited. Awesome. That's what we like to see.
Oh, yeah. Hello, Matthias Wagner. He's very excited. Oh, look at that. Jacob Crane's in the chat as well. He's not as excited, but we'll see him on the weekend. Yeah, we'll definitely. He's one of the people.
Dan Melman. Dan's here. How you doing, my friend?
Oh, look at that. Aloha from hell.
Looking forward to seeing you there at 16 Carat. You're just coming in for day 3. I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm sure it's going to be a fantastic day nonetheless. But I'm so glad I'm around for the whole thing. It's going to be amazing. He's got a crazy 25-minute car ride here from Dan.
That's crazy. I mean, I'm driving twice as long from Münster, so I guess I got the longest route there.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm about a 20-minute drive from where I am in Essen, so nice, easy travel for me.
Especially if I pick you up.
One. I think we might be in one of the trucks. I don't know. We'll figure out. We don't need to have that conversation here. Gishi Kuhlman has a festival pass. Awesome. You're going to see so much amazing wrestling. You're going to love it. Secret Chambers coming in from the east of Germany. 6-hour drive. I know that feeling. We've done some of those long drives over to Dresden together, Mett, right?
Oh, God. That was actually my very first wXw show on the 28th of May.
Yeah, you're right. That was an experience, right?
That is, yeah, absolutely. I love the Dresden shows, though. It's always fun to travel all the way there.
Amazing city, amazing venue, amazing fans. I'm looking forward to being back there. I think it's in April 22nd, I want to say. Because it's the week before my birthday is why I remember it. And Dan is saying Crane is going to get body slams.
Psycho Mike is there on the weekend. So
He is. He is.
What was the record? Seven body slams? The first ever submission to a body slam.
Crane,
history,
I'm sure you're really looking forward to seeing Psycho Mike again.
I am so excited, especially if he's against Jacob Crane. That would be my dream match again,
just to repeat what happened last time. I'll be super happy with that. So Blutz Bruder Ultra says, I'm excited to hear what Norbert has to say. So I have to say, before we go any further, and I'll explain more a little bit later on, because you do not want to miss this interview with Bobby Gunns and Norman Harras. So unfortunately, that won't be happening live. We had to pre-tape that. But damn, like I was hosting this interview with these guys. Wow. Like, Matt, you're going to want to see this. Everyone in the chat here, fans, you are going to want to see this. Like,
I know as much as you guys do, so I'm excited to see this too.
Yeah. I don't want to let you know anything. So who else have we got here? So 4-hour drive from Saarbrücken. Not too bad. Respectable. Guten Abend, Captain Mighty Pants. Thank you for joining us.
So one of my favorite names, Captain Mighty Pants.
It's great. Martin is excited. Yes. Bring that excitement. Yeah. The best wrestling show of Germany starts in 2 weeks. Yeah, Julian, you are absolutely right. It's going to be incredible. So Daniel's from Bielefeld. It's going to take you 3 days from Bielefeld.
I think he means he's going to be there for 3 days.
I'm being stupid. Sorry.
I mean,
it's been a long day.
If you walk from Bielefeld 3 days,
if you walk, it could take 3 days, I guess. But yeah, be there for all 3 days. It's gonna be awesome. Who else we have in the chat? I'm seeing a load of comments like, awesome. Keep it up. We're loving hearing from you all here. So Lawal has a VIP pass. Excellent. It's going to be Daniel's second carat. Yep. It's going to be my second as well. Like when I joined the company, 16 carat was my very first weekend, and it was phenomenal. Absolutely loved it.
Yeah, it's going to be my first full carat.
Yeah.
I've only gotten to experience day 2, I believe, back in 2019. I want to say. Oh wow. Speaking of day 2, I think the single tickets for day 2 are sold out. Just as a little information for you, those of you who still haven't gotten their tickets for some reason, I believe there's still festival passes.
Yeah, let me just double check that information very quickly. I was given an update earlier this morning. If you see me looking over here, it's just because I've got a second monitor, guys. I've got a lot of information to go through tonight. Yeah, we've got festival passes remaining. And literally, this is the only way you can get in and see night 2. So if you don't have a ticket for night 2, and trust me, you're going to want a ticket for night 2 if you don't already have one, buying a festival pass is the only way that you can see it right now. And yeah, it's going to be amazing. So yeah, let's get back to our friends in the comments here. We got our friend Yilmaz here. Great to see you.
He's going to need to catch a ride with me. All right, that's no problem. I'll pick you up.
That works. 16 body slams because it's 16 carat.
All right, somebody relay this message. This isn't Twitch, but clip it. Freaking send it to Psycho Mike. We need.
Yeah, can someone tweet that to Psycho Mike immediately, please?
16 body slams.
So, but he says he's not getting body slammed. Jacob, you're getting body slammed. There's no two ways about it.
You say that. You say that every time. Yeah, every time you get body slammed.
Every time you are getting body slammed, man. And I cannot wait. Wow. So, yeah.
It's okay. Christian's a doctor for your back problems, so he's an orthopedic, I believe.
So, Jaylee's coming to Carat for the first time this year. Awesome. Your first Carat is just something incredible. You'll never forget it. It's going to be so good. MG Style says, hello. How are you doing? Thank you for joining us this evening. Wow, this is so many comments. I'm struggling to keep up a little bit here. This is awesome. Ian Hamilton. Ian, how are you doing, my friend? You're coming over from near London. So I think that's maybe the furthest so far. Oh, I don't know. Which is going to be further, East Germany or London?
I'm not sure. I mean, London is further by distance probably, but you still he takes a plane, so he won't be traveling as long.
Yeah, but then with all the extra hours you get to the airport, maybe the extra time it takes you to get to the airport, maybe. I don't know. Ian, how long do you think is going to take you to get to Oberhausen? Let us know. And
that's a math equation for you.
Has also booked tickets for Carat 20.
Oh wow!
Wow, awesome! That's what we love to hear. Wow. I said I'm trying to keep up these comments a bit, but this is awesome. Loving the excitement, guys. Absolutely loving it. I am so pumped for this. And in just a few more minutes, we're going to get into everything you're going to see as RMC 40020. I think I got that right. It says I'm pretty hyped. We'll be there all 3 days, bringing your wife on Saturday. Awesome. Bringing 2 workmates as their first ever wrestling show. Damn, those guys are in for something special.
Sharing the love, baby.
Yeah, what a way to get introduced to live pro wrestling. That's going to be so good. It's Sebastian's 4th carat. Awesome. Rick Jack would happily take the 16 body slams. No, trust me, you don't want to do that.
I've taken a lot of body slams in my life. You really don't want to take them. Not that many, and even then, it's already more than I should have ever taken. So you don't want to take them. Trust me.
So Ian's saying he's leaving at 5:30 and should be in Oberhausen by lunchtime. So that's 6.5 hours, I guess. So about the same kind of time traveling as East Germany, I suppose.
Plus he gains an hour just because he's coming into a different time zone. So
yes, so maybe that's only 5.5 hours. So that's cheating, right?
Yeah.
Or maybe that's not Ian cheating. Maybe that was me getting the maths wrong.
I didn't even bother getting into the math. That was never my good subject.
No, not at all. Anyway, right, guys, awesome to see you all. Please carry on commenting throughout the show. Let us know what you think of everything that we have coming up for you. And we are going to start getting into what we've got for you. So, if I can bring this up on the screen, Inner Circle. It is sold out. Ausverkauft. Gone. No more tickets. If you want to see this show, there is only one way you can see this, and that is going to be here on YouTube on wXw Now 2.0 for €9.99 per month. Like, it's the only way you're going to see it. The show's going to be released on Monday, the 13th of March, I believe, at 8 p.m. And I don't even have a clue what's going to happen on this show, but, you know, looking at previous Inner Circles, there's always going to be something big, something exciting. Oh, it's going to be phenomenal. Mett, anything else to add about Inner Circle?
Hey, Inner Circle is never something you want to miss, especially in the new wXw Academy. We've tweaked out a few things since last time. I know the heat was a problem, but we've tweaked a few things out. It'll be a great show. It'll be a very intimate environment with how close you are to the ring. The wXw Academy, which for me and for a lot of other people involved in wXw is a very sacred place.
Yeah,
you don't want to miss
absolutely.
that show. Even if you're watching it live, get down there, become a member, and watch it back, because I promise you, there's going to be a few bangers on that card.
Yeah, and I don't even know what it is. But as I mean, seriously, Inner Circle is amazing. The intimate atmosphere is gold. You are absolutely right. And as well, you know, I think from a wXw perspective, you know, from a company perspective, it's a way of saying thank you to the amazing fans who buy tickets for the show without knowing A, any of the wrestlers who are going to be on it, or B, any of the matches. And I'd like to think we always deliver. Now, if we look back at Inner Circle right before Tag Fest, we announced one match, just one match, and that was Masha and Abe, and that was phenomenal. And then we also gave you, without even announcing it, Peter Tahani and Shigehiro Iri. Wow. The atmosphere, the energy when people realized that's what they were getting.
Not even just the energy, just the match that we've had. I still have images of Irie just flying into that through those middle, like those two ropes. It's just like, it's a show you don't want to miss. There's always memorable moments on Inner Circle.
Yeah.
Whether you watch, live is the best case scenario, but if you're not live, trust me, you're gonna want to rewatch it. What do you have? What's there better to do on a Monday after Carat than watch Inner Circle?
Exactly. But I mean, it's only one thing, but that's being there. And those of you who are going to be, you're going to have the best time. Dan says he's going to swap with Captain Mighty Pants during the show. Yeah, you're going to love it. Conan Whipley says it will be awesome as always. Yes, it will. Inner Circle was love. Yes. The love, the atmosphere, like, it's like very little else you will ever experience in professional wrestling. So, phenomenal. And as I said, Inner Circles can't miss, especially now it's in Gelsenkirchen at the amazing Fight Club there. Oh, man, going to be so good. But yeah, if you can't be there, sign up to wXw Now. All you need to do is hit that join button below this video. When my hand stays in, below here, the join button, or Mitglied werden for our German friends. Hit that button, €9.99 per month. Absolute bargain. And you're going to get over 16 carat, 7 shows. 7 full-length, incredible shows for that money. And that's not even including the other shows we're producing that month. I don't know if there could be a better deal.
I mean, I know for a fact I'm not going to have my voice on the week after 16 Carat Gold, but
No.
It's going to be worth it.
Okay, let's move on. So, the day after, not the day after, 2 days after, because obviously Carat goes in between, but on Saturday. Yeah. And I believe that's bell time at 12 at midday, wXw Now and Friends Showcase. And this is going to be a whole lot of fun. Fun fact, the first show I ever edited for wXw was last year's Now and Friends Showcase. And I had a lot of fun, but we got some different friends for bringing in this time around, Matt.
Oh, yes, we do. We've got some names that we've seen over the past year or so, or even longer. We've got Charles Crowley. We've got Psycho Mike. We've got Jaden Newman, who had an incredible showcase at Wildcard. against
Mhm.
LJ Cleary in the main event.
Well, do you know what? Like, let's not mess about, man. Let's just look straight at some of these matches which are on
Yeah.
offer. And you just mentioned both these guys, right? Psycho Mike and Charles Crowley. So, yeah, these two guys have got a bit of a thing going on from Canada right now, where I believe, they've had 2 matches. Each of them holds 1 victory over the other, and this is going to be their 3rd, maybe final encounter.
I don't know if it's going to be the final one. I'm just glad I got to watch it. That's all I care about. I'm just going to sit up there on the balcony, yell, and enjoy all the wrestling that I'm going to get to take in. And this match in particular is one that I'm very much looking forward to.
Yeah, exactly. And, we can see it in the comments here, like, gold. Absolute gold. This is going to be great. And it's a match from our friends from Smash in Canada. And we're so happy to be bringing you this match. I can't wait to see this one. It's going to be a whole lot of fun.
Yeah.
And then we have tag team action, courtesy of our friends at Body Slam in Denmark.
Yeah, it's going to be the Randers Pain, I believe, is how it's pronounced.
I believe so.
Versus the Easy Lovers with Jackpot at ringside. This match is going to be very, very interesting. For those of you who aren't very familiar with Body Slam, we have very recently had an event with Body Slam back in January, I want to say. Go back,
January 14th, I believe.
Yeah, go back, watch it. There was a lot of important stuff. And these two teams, you want to keep an eye on this match. This is going to be a sleeper match, I think, for a lot of people, but keep an eye on this match.
So, just on my notes here, the interesting thing, which I'd just like to share, is that actually, I believe Randers Pain are the current Body Slam Tag Team Champions. And I believe they actually hold a victory over the Arrows of Hungary, which is huge. Arrows, one of the best, if not the best tag team in Europe today. Like, phenomenal. And these guys hold a victory over them. So, don't sleep on this match. It's going to be great. We then move on to our friends with PWO, Pro Wrestling Österreich from Austria. And I don't really know anything about either of these two men, Lucifer Lohan or Martin Payne. But just looking at this graphic, these look like 2 big dudes who are going to beat the living hell out of one another.
That's one of my favorite kind of matches. I'm just looking to get. I'm obviously in the middle of doing research on everybody who is involved in the show, but this is one of the matches that I feel like I'm definitely going to enjoy very, very much. I love just 2 big guys wailing on each other. Yeah.
Actually, Matthias says Randers Pain lost the titles 2 days ago. Thank you very much for sharing that information. I do apologize. I actually made these notes 3 days ago, which is why they're out of date. I've been working on these all over the weekend. I have not stopped. So thank you for sharing that. Okay, they're no longer the tag champs, sadly, but yeah. Easy Lovers are now the tag champs. Oh,
so we've got a rematch on our hands.
Interesting. I don't know if that match is for the titles. Maybe not. We'll see what happens. But yeah,
even if it wasn't, a victory against the champions again, if it wasn't for the titles, then definitely makes an argument for a match for the titles.
Yeah, you're right there. AJ says Martin Payne is awesome. Never seen the guy, but I'm looking forward to seeing him. Very, very much looking forward to seeing this guy in action. Then from Action Wrestling, from Georgia in the USA, Adam Priest is defending the Action Wrestling Championship against Jaden Newman, a man we first met at World Tag Team Festival at We Love Wrestling 37 Wildcard Edition. And this is going to be an interesting contest, I think.
Yeah, we've even already got a very big pro wrestling action fan.
Yeah,
an action wrestling fan. Like you said, this is going to be a very, very big match. Adam Priest, a little more of an unknown for us here in Europe. Jaden Newman, as you said, we've seen already. A man who calls himself number 1 in many different languages because that's what he believes. And is he going to capture that Action Wrestling Championship that is going to be on the line and prove it?
Yeah. Well, as well. So like looking through, and I saw Adam Priest post a video on social media, and he's really unimpressed that he comes all the way to Germany with the Action Championship to defend it. And he's not happy that, he's got to defend against Jaden Newman, someone he could have defended against locally. But he says, no worries, I'm going to beat the hell out of him anyway. And then it's going to see what Germany has to offer him. He's looking for a challenge here. but he's got to get through Jaden Newman first. Yeah, I think this could be a real interesting match because, don't really know much about Priest, but
it's a
he
new
sounds confident.
yeah, for sure. I mean, I always love to see confidence, especially in champions. And who knows what this could lead to? Defending the championship abroad is a very big honor.
Yeah, it's a
So
huge
who
deal.
knows? Yeah.
Yeah. And so he says Action's one of my favorite promotions. Awesome. Ian loves these guys, so awesome. And since he doesn't know these guys, he gets to know it. Me too. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm really interested in what they do. So they're both very good wrestlers, and Adam Priest had a very good match at the last Action show against Anthony Henry. Awesome.
Yeah.
Let's see what these two men bring in Oberhausen.
That's very much the beauty of the showcase of the showcase events. For those of you who are fans of these promotions that are abroad, you get to come here and you get to watch the wrestlers from those promotions fight for it live. And if you don't know the promotions, you get to know all these different new promotions and perhaps find your own niche or find a promotion that completely captures your attention. So that's the beauty of these showcase events.
Yeah, exactly. And again, Action, they're a company we've not brought over before, but we're really excited to, be bringing Action here to be presenting this match at Showcase. I think it's going to be great. But then we come on to this match. ICW, Insane Championship Wrestling from Scotland. Leighton Buzzard returns. Leighton Buzzard, who we obviously met for the first time in Fight Forever, where he had a phenomenal match against Peter Tahani. Sadly, losing effort there. Interesting fact, he had that match against Peter Tahani, losing effort 7 days later. Exactly 7 days after that contest, he won the ICW World Heavyweight Championship.
Leighton Buzzard is a guy that I'm very, very impressed by, not just from his match against Peter. I've followed him around social media and basically followed all the different whispers and rumors and all the postings and everything. And he's had a wild ride. The guy is just on the way up. He's had matches against incredible people of incredible caliber. I believe he just came off of a match with Will Ospreay. So Leighton Buzzard's definitely a great talent, but that's not, Von Vertigo is also a guy that we've seen before.
Yeah, exactly. I believe he was a man we first met in a Circle 2020, but also, just last November, we did the tour of Canada. We did 2 nights there, and Vertigo had an incredible match against Axel Tischer in London, Ontario, Canada. It's a match which has, been highly praised by a lot of people online. If you haven't seen it, again, that's available on wXw Now 2.0. Check out that match. It's superb. And as Matthias says, Vertigo is really great. Love to watch him. Yeah, exciting wrestler. And I think this is going to be a real interesting match. Also, Vertigo is the first Canadian to challenge for the ICW Championship.
He could be the first Canadian to win the ICW Championship. Vertigo is a very impressive guy, and he's only been improving since the last time we've seen him here in Germany, at least before the showcase in Canada, the match, before the events in Canada, which just establish and prove just how well he's improved for him to hang with Axel Tischer as long as he did, and for the match to be that good.
Yeah, definitely. And I believe that's all we've got announced for Showcase right now, but going to be a great show. Tickets are available. Don't sleep on this show. It's going to be so good, so fun. I'm really looking forward to this one.
I've already told you it's one of the shows I'm looking forward to the most over the weekend, but I feel like I say that about a lot of the shows on this weekend. It's just a great weekend, man.
It really is. It really is. But next up, Ambition 14. And I feel like I'm doing the same. It's a show I'm really looking forward to. Ambition, the shoot style pro wrestling. No pinfalls. You can only win by knockout, submission, or the referee stopping the fight. It's been described as the purest form of professional wrestling that there is. And it's this whole concept which has been designed, created by Brian Danielson. Some of you may know him better as Daniel Bryan. And it's something we're still doing. Jelly asks, are there still tickets for Ambition? Yes, there are. And we're going to go through what you can expect at Ambition very shortly. Trust me, you are going to want to be there. I failed to mention so sorry. Es tut mir leid. Ambition presented by the Just Bring It podcast. Thank you so much to Just Bring It for sponsoring and presenting this event and working with us on Ambition. We're really glad to have you on board. And it's going to be a great show. People are excited for this one. Mike Hill, here we go. Yes, here we go. And Matthias just watched Ambition 13 today. Oh, that was superb. Love that. Ambition is legit business from Dan. Yeah. What more needs to be said, Mett?
I mean, just Ambition is gonna be. I really hope I get to just witness and enjoy Ambition during the weekend. That I'm not going to be too busy around that time, because it's one of those tournaments that I love the opportunity of getting to bask in and watch live. Ambition is going to be incredible. I can't wait. And that's
special, man.
And I think
really
this
is.
Ambition. I think Ambition 14 also highlights, just because we just talked about not sleeping on the showcase match, not sleeping on the wild card matches, because again, 2 men from the wild card show over World Tag Team Festival weekend are involved, and those are going to be Thomas Shire and Kevin Lloyd. You know, it's going to be.
We're going to get into this very shortly, man. We're going to be going through our first round matches. Calm down, we're getting into this.
I can't. I'm all giddy, man.
Simon, we off the Fresser in the comments. Damn straight, off the Fresser. That's exactly what Ambition is about. It's going to be so good. First round match here, Bobby Gunns against Kevin Lloyd. This is going to be exciting. Bobby Gunns, obviously the winner of Ambition 13 last year, against Kev Lloyd, who has been in Ambition twice before. Sadly, he's never made it past the first round. But I've got a feeling that with this being his third one, he's really focused and intent on winning this one. But so hard to pick a winner out of these 2 guys. Like, truthfully,
yeah, genuinely, because Kevin Lloyd and Bobby Gunns are just 2 absolute technical monsters.
Yeah,
those guys can hit hard. Those guys can wrestle you down before you even know what hit you.
They can tie you in knots.
We like I said, we've seen Bobby Gunns do what he does so many times. He's coming in after winning Ambition 13, of course, and we've seen Kevin Lloyd most recently at the showcase event, or excuse me, at the wild card event over World Tag Team Festival weekend.
Thomas Shire. In a match which I think a lot of us looked at and went, we need both of these guys in Ambition, right? Like that was exactly what I was thinking. Like, they need to be in Ambition, so I'm really excited that they are. And the man himself, Thomas Shire, up against Peter Tahani.
Yes, the king of Haas Island against a man who's going to be invading Haas Island's airspace during Ambition, probably, knowing Tahani. But it's definitely Tahani is a very much for me at least, a wild card in Ambition, because I know Tahani is an incredibly technically sound and talented wrestler, but seeing him here in Ambition is going to be, I think, just an incredible moment for his evolution as a professional wrestler, because it's not something you would instantly put into your mind of seeing Tahani at an event like Ambition.
Yeah, well, I believe it was actually last year at Ambition 13, he had the Ambition Next Generation match where he defeated Golden Boy Santos. But at the same time, you have to remember, like, Peter Tahani was trained by the Arrows of Hungary, 2 guys who are insanely proficient mat wrestlers, technical wrestlers. And although he's more comfortable, as using his speed and using his aerial attacks, he's more than capable down on the mat. And against, the king of Haas Island, Thomas Shire. Like, again, I don't know if I can pick a winner between these 2 guys. Like, it's a very hard one to pick. I feel like I'm going to say that about all these matches. Like, I don't think there's anything where it's like you can pick an easy winner in any of these contests.
I have my cards, but I want to keep them close to my chest before the event. I have my intuitions. I have my.
You just don't want to get it wrong and get called out for it.
No, what do you mean? I've never had a fear of getting called out about being wrong. Somebody go through my tapes.
People who speak German, please do that. Call him out on everything he gets wrong, please. Junior says she believes Tahani won Ambition and 16 Carat, which is a huge ask, but it could be done.
Hey, after the year that Peter Tihanyi has had at wXw, I
Mm,
wouldn't put it past him. It's just he's been incredible. He's
yeah.
been on one hell of a streak.
He's grown hugely, and that's just unfortunately Peter has to go out of first round. He loves Peter, but Shire is fire. I said I don't know if I'd like to, if I could confidently pick a winner here.
I mean, hey, Dan's taking permanent residence on Haas Island, and he's praising his king.
Well, yeah, Tahani might be paying a visit there. Sebastian's been following Shire for some years. He thinks he's hugely underrated. Let's see what he's made of. Let's see how well he does in Ambition. That's going to be really, really exciting. Another really exciting match for me, Mudo against Fuminori Abe.
You don't see it. My camera's really high up, but I'm already this match. I'm so excited for this match. This match is going to be so hard hitting, so just going to be so beautiful. It's going to be just an orchestra of kicks and punches. I can't wait for this match.
Well, like, and Abe last year, he was in the finals against Guns, narrowly losing out. It could have gone either way there. And who as well can forget those headbutts he took from Shiggy in there? I believe it was the semi-final match. Oh, man, that was brutal.
We know Abe has a hard head. We also saw it over World Tag Team Festival weekend with Kevin Koo. That is also clipped, and it's on YouTube, Instagram. Just Abe is one hell of a fighter. I absolutely would never want to step in the ring with him.
And I don't know if I'm just checking. There was the interview, I believe it was published today with Abe, from wrestlinginfos.de. And Abe said, because of the kind of shoot style pro wrestling, Ambition maybe even means more to him than 16 Carat, because that's the style of wrestling which is so close and dear to him. So potentially, Abe could be more fired up and more focused on winning Ambition this weekend, which is.
I wouldn't put it past Abe, but he's another talent that he could easily go through the weekend and possibly win both.
Yeah, absolutely. I was saying, Mudo, this is a great matchup. Abe is awesome. Yeah, this is going to be superb. And our last first round matchup, Davey Richards against Lawrence Roman. So, Davey Richards, one of the toughest, most intense, most gifted wrestlers in the world. Hasn't stepped into a wXw ring for, I believe, 10 years now. I can't read my handwriting. Jesus.
When he says handwriting, he means he literally wrote it on his hand, and that now it's
no, I mean in my notebook. I've got a million notes here. So yeah, I can't read my handwriting at times. But yeah, it's gonna be.
Without it, I mean, I feel like most people definitely know the history of Davey Richards and him not being in a WXW ring in 10 years or so. Just that is just another reason why you need to take part of this weekend to see a wrestler of his caliber and his talent live.
Yeah,
you have to experience a Davey Richards in your life.
Yeah, and as well, to me, it's super exciting to not just see him in the 16 Carat Gold tournament, but to see him here in Ambition. It's going to be incredible. First round highlight, yes, I really, really believe so. Joey says Davey is a machine gun.
Yeah, especially, but you can't. I mean, not to take away anything from Davey Richards, but Lawrence Roman and against him, specifically against Lawrence Roman, in the mentality that Lawrence Roman is as shotgun champion as well, not to mention.
Yeah, well, here's what's also really interesting to me here, right? This will be Lawrence Roman's fourth Ambition tournament. But previously, he's never made it past the first round. But with this new attitude, which he's, developed these last, 6-9 months now, the fact, he's really turned his career around. He's been experiencing so much success. This could maybe be the year that Roman wins Ambition, very, very potentially.
I mean, if I believe that anybody on here is going to make a jump from out in the first round to all the way to the finals and winning it, it's definitely going to be Lawrence Roman with a new mentality. Whether you agree with it or not, the guy's just been incredibly on fire since the start of it.
Yeah, this new attitude, and personally, I don't like the attitude, but it's clearly getting results for the man, right?
Can't argue with the results.
Yeah, sadly not. I said I don't agree with it, but what can you do? However, we move on to this match, and this is really interesting to me. Icarus, representing wXw, takes on GMC's Patrick Cyborg. Oh, this is going to be something, and I don't even really know what to expect from this.
I have had, I believe, a little more interaction with Patrick Cyborg than most other people so far. As a matter of fact, I can tell you from firsthand experience and from seeing him around the WXW Wrestling Academy, the guy is talented. He's got 34 plus years of combat experience. The guy has been doing this since he's been 4 or 5 years old. He is a machine. If honestly, I understand people not knowing, maybe not being familiar with him or not knowing him. It's a different, world that he's coming from. But trust me, watch this match. The guy has I saw him at his first training, and the guy took to professional wrestling like a fish to water, like a bird to air, like me to donuts. It's just a natural connection.
I like that last one. I wasn't expecting that.
You gotta watch it.
Now, here's the thing, right? Over the years, we've seen a lot of, kind of wrestler versus MMA fighter contests. There's times when it's clear the MMA fighter has a huge advantage. But, we touched on this briefly when we were talking about Tahani and his training. Icarus is not your average professional wrestler. This guy is so skilled and so experienced in so many different combat sports and grappling techniques and martial arts that it's not going to be an easy fight for either man here in any way.
No, without a doubt. Honestly, if I were like this, Icarus and Patrick Bork, this is a match that I mentioned this before. This is a match I didn't know I wanted until I saw it advertised.
Yeah.
I'm really excited for this match.
Yes. Okay, so Mett Dimassi, are you ready for our first reveal of the evening?
All right. Let's just make sure I swallowed before the camera's right there.
Ladies and gentlemen in the chat, are you ready for our first reveal of the evening? Are you excited? Do you want to know? We've got the Ambition Super Fight, and we are about to reveal it here on this stream. Are you ready? Are you excited? Do you want to know? Dan is ready. Yes.
I'm ready.
Matthias is ready.
I hate being the one without the information.
Ready.
It's just horrible. The curiosity is killing me. Come on.
I think Geisha's with me. Come on. Dan's, oh boy. Okay, guys. Okay. You're ready. I'm so excited for this, honestly. Super fight, Luke Jacobs versus Axel the Axeman Tischer.
Okay.
This is going to be insane. So some of you may remember that Luke Jacobs, he's only been here for a couple of shows but he's been in Ambition once before. It was March 2020, according to my notes, Ambition 12, where he was in the Next Generation fight against, get this, his own tag team partner from the Young Guns, Ethan Allen, in a match which was, this is unreal, right? Where his own tag team partner, one of his best friends in the world, it went to a referee stoppage. These two guys absolutely brought it to one another. And I said, tag team partners, best friends, a brutal referee stoppage. And if he's willing to do that against his own tag team partner, you can be sure that this man is going to bring it against Axel Tischer. But, I mean, damn, it's Axel Tischer. That's a big challenge ahead of him, right?
It's a big challenge, but my God, do I want to see him scale that mountain. That is going to be
and look at these reactions.
One hell of a match. Yeah, look at the whole chat. The whole chat's exploding.
Yes, nice. Luke, holy shit, yeah. Mon Luke, yes. Luke, yes. This is a cool announcement.
We definitely have a lot of Luke Jacob fans in here.
Yeah, man, like Luke Jacob has been making such like a name and building such a reputation for himself as of late. As our next comment says, Luke has become a freaking beast. Like, damn straight he has. Ulf die Fresse. Yeah, that's exactly what this match is going to be. And as I said, Jacobs versus Ethan was incredible.
Yeah, we got a bold prediction there that Tischer
wow.
is gonna need the alternate four-way man to
I
jump
mean,
in.
it's a possibility, right? This is why we have the alternate four-way. And also, like, this brings up something I really wanted to think about. As Sean says, Manchester's finest, absolutely. There's so many guys in Ambition who are also in 16 Carat, and in many ways you think, is that wise? You're potentially having an extra 3 matches this weekend on top of 16 Carat. Like, so, you know, if you make it to the finals of Ambition and the finals of Carat, like, I mean, is this going to hurt your chances of winning Carat? Is it wise? But at the same time, the kind of fighter, the kind of wrestler, the kind of warrior that Ambition attracts, they couldn't
Those are some hard dudes.
enter. Yeah. Like,
those are some hard dudes.
Oh, man, yeah. And it's why this is going to be such a great event. Some really special athletes are the kind of guys who enter Ambition.
I mean, just
no question
if you're not very familiar with Ambition, just hit Google and look up a list of the past winners of Ambition. It's just like, it's some hard dudes that just eat nails in the morning and then chew them out. Splinters, friggin' hard guys.
I know, I think it was last week, we actually added all the Ambition shows to date onto wXw Now 2.0. So if you want to see some older Ambition shows, you're not too sure what this is, what this style is, what it's all about, then you can actually sign up, watch all of those shows. There's some incredible content there. Again, hit that join now button below. Where's my hand popping? Join now at Mitgliedwerden for our German friends.
Yeah, Matthias has got the right idea.
Watch it all now. Incredible. And there are still amazing things, still tickets for Ambition available. Yeah. You're really, really going to want to be at this event. No question about it. And I just want to Dan saying thanks to the whole team. We really appreciate that. Especially, I have to give a very special shout out to Disco King Frank Furman. He has been absolute beast in helping us get so much of this content uploaded. Amazing guy, incredible effort, especially from Frank. I really appreciate everything he's done, and I really hope, you know, our fans, you appreciate the effort as well. And again, from Matthias, thank you again. And yeah, I just really want to say my personal thanks here, like publicly say thank you, Frank. Incredible effort. There's so much amazing content on now. Enjoy it. So I think this brings us on to our last afternoon show of the weekend. Again, tickets still available. We Love Wrestling 42. And would you look at that lineup, Mett Dimassi?
I am looking at it and I'm loving what I'm seeing. There's so much potential in that card to have some banger matches. I cannot wait. We already have Matthias right there. Elia, he's got the right idea. Elia Bloom is in there. I can't wait to see him over the course of the weekend and over, you know, We Love Wrestling 42. This card is going to be a banger card. I can't wait for it.
You know, if there's anyone you're unfamiliar with, everyone's, let's Charles Crowley, Leighton Buzzard, Psycho Mike, Adam Priest, Elia Bloom, Jaden Newman, Guliash Jr., Joseph Crane, Calypso, Becca Amal, Anil Merrick, and Fast Time Mudo.
Jacob Crane.
I mean, Jacob Crane and Psycho Mike on the same event poster.
Hey, we
Sounds
said
like
it.
A
we said
body
it
slam.
Let's do it. I'm in. I want it.
Yeah. And yeah, you know, for you guys who know Guliash, incredible talent. Very much impressed with this guy. Great to see Calypso again. Yeah, it's been a little while. Awesome to see her back. Another Guliash fan. Joseph Crane. Jacob Crane. You're right. I should have said Jacob. Why did I say Joseph Crane? I typed it wrong up here, didn't I? I am... Jesus. It's been a long weekend, guys.
It sounds like you're the one that got body slammed for...
Maybe.
That rung you a bit, right? Yeah.
Yep. So that is my cock up there. My apologies. Well, I don't know. Do I want to apologize to Jacob Crane? I mean, he insists on acting like a bit of a dick to me quite a lot. So maybe we might
have kids in the chat. Come on, man.
But yeah, this is an incredible lineup, and as well, you know, depending on how the 16-carat tournament goes, who gets eliminated in the early stages, I dare say we're going to see some more incredible names who we've got around that weekend on this card. And I don't know what matches we're going to see from this, but it's going to be great. It's going to be a really, really fun show. As Abella says, once again, I'm going to get up early for Charles Crowley. Awesome. We will see you there.
See, that rhymes. You're a poet.
I guess. Especially since you finally see Becker and Oberhausen. You get to see Adam Priest and Jade Newman again. Yeah. Got your ticket yesterday. Awesome. Great job, my friend. Remember, if you don't have tickets for this show, tickets are still available. I should probably paste the ticket link in the chat. I meant to do that earlier. So, is it there?
Yeah,
cool.
it's there. I see it.
Perfect. Awesome. So there's the link. It's not acting as a link, is it? I'm still figuring out some of this stuff here. But
you can copy paste it into your browser. That's fine.
Yeah, we'll make sure we put it into the description afterwards. But yeah, if you don't have tickets, get your tickets. It's gonna be incredible. Hi, Jason. We're good. How are you, my friend? Are you excited for Carat? Because there is so much excitement here. And yeah, Dan says we pin it, and I'm trying to figure out how I do that right now whilst hiding the fact that I'm struggling. But I thought I might as well put it over anyway. Yeah.
Matthias said the link is working fine. But I
just
definitely
want to make sure it's pinned to the top of the chat, but I didn't go on YouTube for that. And it's pinned. Okay. Awesome. Fantastic. Okay. Awesome. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. Cool. So that covers everything that isn't the 16-carat tournament, Matt.
I feel like there's going to be a big caveat. I think, knowing you're definitely leaving some fireworks there for the end.
Oh, man, there's going to be some excitement. And remember, later on, we still to come that sit-down interview between Bobby Gunns and Norman Harras. Do not miss this. Please, you have to see this interview. But first of all, we're going to take a look through the tournament. And this is where I have our second reveal of the evening.
Now you're just messing with me. Come on.
Ladies and gents in the chat, do you want to know what our second reveal of the evening is? I know, Mett, you want to know. I know you get...
Yeah. you know how curious I get. Yeah, I hate not being told things. I'm super freaking curious now.
Yeah.
It's like a bad episode of Dora the Explorer. Yeah, it's like a bad episode of Dora the Explorer every time I have a conversation with you. Sometimes I don't even know if there's a surprise. Is there even a surprise?
There is a surprise. And Jason is hyped for Carat. Yes, man. We are hyped. Okay, I'm just going to get to this one. I'm really excited about this one. The alternate four-way for 16-carat. How's this? Gulesh Jr. versus Ilya Bloom versus Fast Time Mudo versus Anil Marek.
Okay. I'm loving this. I'm definitely loving this. 4 guys I would love to see in 16-karat gold. If I don't get to see him at 16-karat gold, I see him in an alternate 4-way. Just beat the living crap out of each other. I love it.
I mean, that's the thing, right? We got 4, very young, gifted wrestlers here who, if someone is unable to continue in the tournament, if they can win this match, they're going to get the biggest opportunity of their career today. And look at those 4 guys. Gulias, Ilya Bloom, Fast Time Mudo, and Neil Marek. 4 incredible talents.
Yeah, and I mean, just to add to your point, I mean, I would say I feel like the person coming in with the most fire behind him into this match with the most on his shoulders probably Anil Marek, because we've seen the interview with him after failing to qualify for the 16-karat gold tournament and saying that he very much wanted it. So I'm very excited to see just what comes out of young Mr. Marek.
Yeah, like it's been really sad to see that, the frustration building in him in these recent months since he returned from injury. But, a win here could be exactly what Anil Marek needs to just get his career back on track, because we know how good he is. He's just been struggling to get that 1, 2, 3. And maybe this is the match. And maybe he could find himself in the 16 Carat Gold tournament, as I said, in potentially the biggest opportunity of his career so far.
Without a doubt, but he's got a tough competition. Gulyas Jr., we've seen him a lot of times. Gulyas is so incredibly talented, one of the flurry of Hungarian talents that we have. Fast time, Muto needs no introductions. We're going to see him in that ambition, and he's one of the most dangerous strikers in all of wXw. And Elia Bloom.
Those strikes are lethal.
And Elia Bloom is just Elia Bloom. We can hear in the chat, he's definitely one of the most incredible talents coming out of the wXw Academy in recent times. So.
Yeah, definitely. Well, Jason says he's rooting for Anil as always, but Sven isn't quite as convinced. He thinks Anil's going to lose again. We'll see. He is pumped for Ilya Bloom. And we got some Gulyas fans here. Like, it's going to be a great match. But let's take a look at our first round matches, and this has the potential to steal the show on night one. Trey Miguel versus Peter Tahani. The current Impact Wrestling X Division champion, Trey Miguel, against one of our favorite wrestlers in Europe right now, right? Like, I'm such a huge Tahani fan. I know you are.
Hey, Tahani is in my opinion, Tahani is a world-class talent. It's going to be incredible to see him go up against Trey Miguel. This is, I'm telling you now, this match is going to be a barn burner instant classic. Quote me on that, and after the match, you can come here and you can say Mett said this match is going to be incredible. Just
too right. Yeah, these guys will fly, Captain, in my opinion. This is going to be something insane. I'm really looking forward to it. And just a note, so Tahani last year at 16 Carat, he defeated Aigle LeBlanc in the first round before being defeated by eventual winner Gresham in the quarterfinals. How far will Tahani get this year?
I mean, in a first round match against Trey Miguel, this is a match that I don't dare to put a guess on, but my God, is it going to be an absolute banger? I just know I'm going to have the time of my life calling this match.
Yeah, and that's the thing, you're up against the X Division champion as well, so it's so hard to pick a winner. And it's the first time we're going to be seeing Trey in wXw. And what a first match to have in wXw. It's going to be something else. And the second first round match.
I'm
Shigehiro Iri versus Metahan.
I'm so down for this. Iria versus Metahan. I am so down for this. This is going to be such a fun match.
I don't know if I could pick a winner between these two, right? Shiggy's been trying hard for years now to try and win Carat. He really wants to. It's one thing which, he wants so badly, so deeply, but it's evading him. He can't quite get it done. In 2019, he made it to the quarterfinals. Again, in 2020. In 2022, he made it to the semifinals before, again, being beaten by eventual winner Jonathan Gresham. But he's up against Metahan. And let's not forget that in, I believe it was 2019, he was the 16 Carat Gold winner.
Yep.
Get this. These are the people he beat to win. This is
hold on. Let's hold your breath, ladies and gentlemen, because there's going to be some wild names on there. I was there live for that one.
Timothy Thatcher, Axel Dieter Jr., Ilya Dragunov, and Volta. To beat those four guys in the space of one weekend.
Those are some.
I get chills just thinking about that.
Those are some names, and those are all guys that he beat through one tournament into becoming the winner.
3 days.
Yeah. Toppling guys who are of just world-class caliber, and we already know it. I mean, Gunther's the current Intercontinental Champion.
Yeah.
Metahan. Metahan came through. Metahan is a very, very dangerous competitor. You can never just. I don't even have words. I think Shigehiro should be very careful, but Iria is just a talent, a wonderful talent in and of himself. I'm so excited to see this match.
Yeah, and here's Jay says Metahan's going to win the whole tournament. I mean, I'm rooting for Shiggy. I love Shiggy. especially says two potential favorites. He thinks Shiggy's going to win the whole thing. I mean, I'd love to see it. Especially, don't forget, like this year, you don't just win the tournament and become number one contender for the Unified World Wrestling Championship. This year, you become the Unified World Wrestling Champion if you win 16 Carat. And I'm rooting for Shiggy. I love Shiggy. I'd love to see him, win, especially with everything he's been through, in 16 Carat over the years. But yeah, to be up against Mett, the man who beat in just 3 days Timothy Thatcher, Axel Dieter Jr., Ilya Dragunov, and Volta, man, that's a big ask.
That's a WXW Hall of Fame list right there.
I know, right?
Yeah, that's legitimately just a WXW Hall of Fame list in 3 days.
Yeah, yeah. It's going to be crazy. Our next matchup, though, a rematch from Inner Circle right before World Tag Team Festival as Masha Slamovich goes up against Fuminori Abe.
Wait, could you re-announce that match? I'll drink some water just so I can spit it out for a fact. Dude, their match at Inner Circle was, my God, it was everything I was hoping for and more.
Yes.
To see them then at an even bigger stage at 16 Carat Gold. Oh man, I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about this.
Yeah,
this is gonna be awesome.
Matthias says this is gonna hurt so great, and you are not wrong.
Hey, as long as it doesn't hurt us, we're good with it. It's gonna be good.
Yeah. And says this will be so hard. This will slap. Yeah, guys, this is gonna be incredible. Again, I'd really hate to try and pick a winner. Last time they met, it was Abe who defeated Masha. Will history repeat itself, or will Masha this time overcome Abe? Yeah,
it was a hard-hitting match. Abe coming out the winner, but you have to keep in mind Abe's going to have a long weekend ahead of him. So you're going to have to because we mentioned the effects of ambition on 16 Carat Gold, but also inversely, 16 Carat Gold also has an effect on ambition.
Absolutely, yeah. So yeah, this is going to hurt watching it. I think you're right there, my friend. Captain White is someone is going to die. I mean, potentially. You look at how hard they brought it last time. What's going to happen when we're at 16 Carat with so many people there? It's going to be insane. Especially if she's going to win the match and is a real contender for the semifinals. I would love to see Masha do great, but again, it's how can you pick a winner out of any of these?
I mean, we've seen Masha go to war over the World Tag Team Festival weekend and Femme Fatale. She made it all the way to the final.
Yeah, and let's not forget, right? It was that World Tag Festival where she defeated Killer Kelly in an incredible match to qualify for 16 Carat. So we know what she's capable of. It's going to be something special. I really, really think so. But our next match, Lawrence Roman against Francesco Akira.
We've seen Akira at WXW before. He even held a seminar at the WXW Academy back then during that last stay. He's evolved and improved over those.
Yes.
Those.
One half of the current IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champions. That really tells you all you need to know about how good this man is.
Yeah, incredible talent. But like we said, we've already talked about Lawrence Roman and how dangerous he's become. Current WXW Shotgun champion. So this match is going to go down to the wire. I can already tell this.
It's going to be an exciting match. I'm really looking forward to this one. Where are we going next? This excited me when I heard this announced. We saw these two guys at 22nd anniversary absolutely destroy each other in a ladder match. But things have got a lot more heated since then, Matt.
So we last week I also had the pleasure of interviewing Maggot, and that is
of course
one of the topics that I very lightly and very carefully treaded by the possibility of him seeing Ahura. And no, he said, if he's in my way, I'm gonna take him out of my way. Basically, if I'm allowed to paraphrase, I'm telling you, this match is going to be.
Did he not say at one point he's gonna kill him. He's going to
He did.
actually kill him.
Yeah.
Right?
I don't know what's going to happen when these two meet up. I know there's going to be fireworks and just little message to everybody around wXw for that event. I think you guys might want to have the security and the staff and everybody just have them keep people safe, the fans, because you don't know where these two guys are going to go. Just a little heads up warning. I don't want to tell anybody how to do their job, but
Well, of course, for those of you who who missed it, a Back to the Roots, Ahura come out and he attacks Baby Allison, which is what caused a distraction that allowed Lawrence Roman to defeat Maggot for the Shotgun Championship. And don't remember, I think Maggot's pissed at the fact that he lost that title, but I think he's even more pissed at Ahura attacking Baby Allison. And I really absolutely believe that when Maggot gets his hands on Ahura, he's going to try and tear him literally limb from limb.
Have the security guys and have the referees, everybody be ready, because this match is going to be, there's a lot more than just 16 karat gold on hanging on this match. I'll tell you that much. And 16 karat gold is already a lot on the line.
Yeah. I mean, JD thinks it's going to be Maggot versus Metahan in the finals. That would be a really interesting match. I'd like to see that. Cone Woodley is behind Maggot. And Sebastian believes whoever wins this one is going straight to the finals. They very well could. The potential is there. But Matthias seems to think that if Maggot wins, Ahura's going to make sure he can't make it to round 2 regardless.
I mean, I get that notion that we've seen Ahura. If I can't have it, you can't either. That's sort of been Ahura's mentality. We saw it during Maggot's title defense.
You're
and that's
right.
why
It
he's
very
not
much is.
WXW
If
champion
I can't
anymore.
have it, neither can you. That's a sad fault. Shauna believes that Ahura's going to get through it, but seeing these two go head to head again, it's going to be great. This is going to be a big fight, Phil. Well, especially it's going to be Ahura versus Iri in the final. Again, that's a final I'd like to see. Whether it happens or not, I don't know, but that would be a great match. And my opponent's belief is going to be Maggot versus Tisha. Oh, there are some interesting scenarios you guys are presenting here. I feel like I want to see all these matches, but sadly, we're only going to get to see one of them.
And who knows? We might not get to see one of them. It might be something else.
Yeah. And as Cone says, so many possible matches for the final. Yeah, so many possibilities because, as I'm saying, it's so hard to pick a winner in any of these matches. It's hard to look and be like, there's a clear favorite in any of these contests. And as we come to our next matchup here, former Unified World Wrestling Champion Tristan Archer takes on Mike D. And Mike D, something of an unknown here in WXW.
I've seen Mike D a couple times. I've seen him wrestle the likes of Doug Williams. He is, of course, also, I believe, still to this point, the Wrestle Cult champion. Mm-hmm. Mike D has been all around Germany. He's a very incredible talent, very big man, but my God, the guy can move. The guy hits hard, and he's definitely going to be a challenge for Tristan Archer, who's definitely going to be looking to regain the momentum after losing the championship. And
he's not been in a good mood since losing the title, has he? I mean, he hasn't. Barely in a good mood when he had the title, but it's been he's been a lot more miserable in recent months.
His mood's just gone from bad to worse. So I wouldn't put it past him to possibly move on to the second round, but I think Mike D is very much a dark horse in 16 karat gold. You can't.
Such an unknown. I believe the Belgian War Machine he's known as. For what I understand, very fierce, explosive, dangerous competitor. Matthias says he's a beast. Gishi says Archer is the best. Whilst JD believes Mike's going to destroy Tristan.
It's going both ways in the chat. Mike D. Yeah, I see Mike Matthias saying
he holds
Mike D
four titles right now. That's incredible. And he says, as Matthias says, I love Tristan, but I'm afraid he's going to lose against Mike. I mean, again, he very well could. This is such a hard one to predict. And Mike D, of course, sadly, a last-minute replacement for Jørn Simmons. And it's so sad that Jørn's out, because part of me was really looking forward to seeing Jørn beat the hell out of Tristan one more time. But, a huge opportunity for Mike D here to make an impact, make a mark, and,
yeah, I mean,
make his name here in wXw.
Get well soon wishes to Jørn, of course. Would have been incredible to see him over the weekend, but I think Mike D is more than a suitable replacement.
I can't wait to see him. And Dan says, get well soon, Jørn. Yep, Jørn, please get well soon, my friend. Can't wait to see you back in the ring, throwing people around. Jørn Simmons will be missed. It's a shame. And I think it's a great opportunity for Mike, but what a shame. It's at Jørn's expense, but I'm sure Jørn's just going to come back, bigger, stronger, maybe a little angrier than before.
Hey, he can always get more massive.
Yeah, you're right. And this match is going to be insane fun. Harras versus Commander.
It's lucha libre action at its finest. Commander and Aries are just masterful luchadors.
Two of the most exciting luchadors in the world right now. And I absolutely love lucha libre. I don't get to see it anywhere near as often as I would like to. And these two guys, I'm sure this is just going to be an absolute masterclass of lucha libre. No question in my mind about it.
Without a doubt. I mean, Aries and Commander are two, like you said it, they're two premier luchadors. I've been following through everything, like as much as I can, of what they've been doing, especially since the announcement, and trying to keep up with them. But my God, these guys are impressive. They're going to take flight, and this match is going to be wild. It's going to get everywhere. Just hang on to your seats, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe we should put seatbelts on the Turbine Halle chairs. How does that sound?
Maybe. I mean, as some of our friends here in the chat are saying, they had a match a couple of weeks ago in GCW, which, people have been raving about. Can't wait to see Commander been in Halle ropes. It's going to be a moment. It's going to be incredible. What more can I say? Two of the most exciting luchadors in the world coming to Oberhausen.
Yeah, let's see if King Strange Aries can make WXW and 16 Carat Gold his kingdom. So
yeah. And thank you for the correction. Actually, that's just a rubbish. They had two matches yet, with both winning one of these matches. Oh, that raises the stakes even more on a personal level for these guys.
Hey, imagine one of them not only winning the rubber match, but then moving on to win 16 Carat Gold. That's one hell of a statement.
Any one of these guys we're talking about right now could be, in 2 weeks' time, they could be the new WXW Unified World Wrestling Champion. That is exciting, man. So exciting. Right. So that brings on to what I believe was our last first round match. Davey Richards versus Axel the Axeman Tischer.
Oh, come on. You're putting this on night one. Come on.
I know.
Guys, I gotta do commentary on like 6 or 7 shows that night. Why do you gotta kill me like that on night one?
Yeah.
Have to come on. Me, Dave, Christian, and Sebastian are already gonna be throwing our lungs out.
Here's the thing, right? Any of these first round matches, literally any one of them, could be like the main event on any card, anywhere, right? They're all good enough. They're all going to be good enough. And yet we've got 8 main event quality matches, and it's just the first round.
Oh, God. I better bring a lot of those voice tablets with me. Mike, Davey Richards versus Axel Tischer first round.
I mean, we got two.
Christmas has come early. It's March.
Yeah, that's it. Like these two guys are both incredible technical wrestlers, both incredibly hard hitters. I cannot begin to imagine how good this is going to be, how brutal this is going to be. Like, you've got two guys, both with that killer instinct, who ain't afraid to do whatever it takes to pick up the win.
Two world-class veterans of professional wrestling. I can't wait for
Yeah.
this. I'm with Matthias on this. How the hell can this all
Yeah.
be first-round matches?
Yeah,
It's
exactly. As I said, any one of these could headline any show, and yet these are just the first round matches. This is just night one of 16 Carat Gold 2023. It's insane. And night one, there are still some tickets remaining. You do not want to miss this. I'm so excited for this, Matt. Like, you know, as Blitzbruder Ultras says here, normally this must be the final. I wouldn't have been surprised if this had been the final, but they're meeting in the first round.
I don't know, man.
It's incredible.
It's just gonna. I don't know. I'm not even gonna think about them. I'm just gonna let myself be surprised. My brain is already too tired of thinking with this lineup. I don't even want to try to guess. I give up, man. Just try and give me.
There is no way I could pick a winner out of these 16 wrestlers. Like, I could not point to any of them and say with any certainty or any confidence, this guy's going to win, or even this guy's going to make it to the next round. I could not pick a winner of any of these contests with any confidence at all. How? How could you pick a winner here?
I mean, when it's on paper and you still don't see what the matches are and what the constellations are going to be, you can have like your picks and your dark horses and your bright horses, if that's a term. I don't know, but I just watching this. I don't know. I'm just gonna go into 16 Carat Gold, try not to think about it, and just let myself be taken in the beautiful nature of the 16 Carat Gold tournament.
Yeah, definitely. As Gishi says, all killer, no filler. And with just the first rounds, this could be the best 16 carat ever. Like, man, I've got goosebumps just thinking about this, right?
I still got to wait a week, man. I still got to go to work every day for a week.
Yeah. I mean, I've still got a lot of work to do before Carat, so I'm glad it's still a little way off, because otherwise I might die. But yeah, I'm super excited for this to come around and to see these matches. However, Mett, do you know what time it is?
I'm scared because every time you say that, I die inside for one reason or another.
I mean, it's time for our third reveal of the evening.
Okay. What do we got? What are we revealing this time?
I mean, I don't know. I don't think you're ready enough for this, man. I don't even know if the people in the chat here are ready for this. I don't know if they're excited enough for this next reveal.
I mean, guys, just spam them. I'm gonna go on YouTube. You know what? I'm gonna go on YouTube. I'm literally gonna open the chat and I'm gonna spam, just because of how I need to know that. I just want to know this.
Okay, so this is our third reveal, and it's the women's championship match.
Okay.
16 Carat, night 2. So Ava Everett has been indicating that she wants to win this title. She wants a title shot, right?
Okay,
you remember that?
Yeah. So it's going to be Ava versus Alice.
No.
Is that what you're telling me? No.
No.
All right. What is it?
It's Ava versus Alice versus Eva Kolaski.
Okay. 3-way.
No.
What do you mean no?
Versus Baby Allison in a 4-way dance.
All right, man, that was worth it
for the women's championship.
I'm still gonna. Hold on. I'm gonna do this myself.
What are you doing?
I'm posting in the chat. This is.
Yeah, just figure out this. Let me bring up the graphic. What am I doing? I need to bring up this graphic, guys, because you need to see it. Look at this. Women's championship. 4-way dance. Eva Kolaski, Alice Inc., Baby Allison, and Ava Everett.
I mean, we did say after Alice is injured that she's got a lot of work, but my God, you guys can't just space it out. You guys are just gonna throw everything at the champ, are you, huh?
I mean, Why not? I mean, Alice said repeatedly, she's a fighting champion. She welcomes any and all challenges. She welcomes all challenges. I don't think Alice is going to be worried by this. I mean, maybe she should be. I mean, let's not forget, right? The other 3 women in this contest are all former women's champions.
Yeah.
I believe it was Eva Kolaski held that title up until 16 Carat Gold last year, where she lost it to Ava Everett, who then lost it at 16 Carat Gold Revenge to Baby Allison. And it was Baby Allison who lost it over World Tag Team Festival weekend to Alice. And now everyone is gunning for Allison, gunning for that title. And this is going to be an incredible match.
What a roller coaster. I can't wait for this match. This match is going to be incredible.
Yeah.
Women's championship with all 4 most recent women's champions.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I can't wait.
I know, right? This is going to be great. Great. All 4 days have improved so much. You're right. All of these women have worked so hard, improved so much the last year or so. It's going to be incredible. We've seen some love for Ava in the chat. Co says, well deserved. Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be great. Sebastian would like to see Ava win the title again. I don't know about that.
I'm not Dave Bradshaw. I'm not the honorary Y2 cutie, but
that's true. Hey, I mean, you could be. You could be a Y2 cutie.
I don't think Ava likes me enough to be a Y2 cutie, but either way, I know all comments and about her attitude, which is very snarky aside, she is incredibly talented, and I see her winning it. It could be Ava Everett winning the championship again, in which case please invest in earplugs.
We're seeing a lot of love for Baby Allison, North 69, FFM. She's one of the most popular women, I think maybe in the history of WXW. The fans absolutely love Baby Allison. She's got to be a favorite. But as well,
Baby Allison,
Kolaski's got her fans here in the chat.
Yeah, I mean, all of these women have just incredible talent. Shut up, I'm excited.
I know, man.
Baby Allison is just the path that she's taken from WXW. I remember one of her first interviews at WXW is what she was saying, just how overlooked she feels and how she wants to prove herself. And since that interview, her trajectory into becoming WXW Women's Champion, one of the most dominant women's champions that we've seen in a long time, because she held the championship nearly as long as Maggot held the Shotgun Championship, in fact. But, Eva Kolaski, in and of herself, coming in from Hungary, one of the many Hungarian talents that have just taken over WXW and just been on fire. Alice Inc., the Dragon's Tail kick. We've talked about that move so much. It's taken down the likes of Masha Slamovich. It's taken down Killer Kelly. It's taken down Baby Allison on the way to winning the championship. This match is going to be one hell of a match.
This is going to be incredible. However, Matt, are you ready for the 4th reveal?
I love you so much, but I hate you so much right now.
I'm not even going to pace this out. I'm going to get straight into this next one.
Where's my friggin' blood pressure machine?
Ladies and gents in the chat, friends, fans, are you ready for our next reveal?
Yeah, there's a little lag between us talking and the comments coming in. They're excited. Just hit me. My God, you're driving me crazy.
Matt, I'm gonna be honest, Matt. I'm not sure you want this enough. I'm not sure you care about this enough.
Well, I'm not taking off my shirt on stream, man. I'm not going full pump, man. I haven't worked out in a long time.
No, keep it on, please. Keep all your clothes on, please.
I mean, I've already gotten a compliment about my shirt. There's other Blind Guardian fans in here, but dude, YouTube live stream, come on, hit him with some energy. Get this guy going, because he's gonna drive me crazy. Where's my blood pressure machine?
You know how much I love driving you crazy, man. Okay.
I know. It's horrible. Get in the bin, Mark.
You get in the bin, man. That's where you live. That's your home. You are the bin. Anyway.
I love you too, man.
Okay, so we saw the challenge laid down by the Arrows of Hungary. And I can now officially reveal, it is official, it is happening. The Frenchadors will defend the wXw World Tag Team Championships against the Arrows of Hungary on night 2 of 16 Carat Gold 2023.
My God, this is a match that the finals of the World Tag Team Festival was incredible. Robert Dreissker versus Icarus. Robert Dreissker and Icarus versus the Frenchadors. You've got me flustered, man. That was an incredible match, but arguably this could have been the match we could have gotten had Dover not been injured. There's so much bad blood in this match.
Yeah.
Over the past, since Ambos's creation. Keep in mind, Senza Volto has taken months off of Dover's career. He took him out for 4, 5, 6 months, I believe.
Yeah, it was
with
almost
that chair
6
shot
months,
to the arm.
I believe. Yeah.
Since shortcut to the top, all the way back to I think
it was Broken Rules, right? Where Ambos formed. And, since that moment, nothing's quite been the same in wXw. It's been insane. And not always in the best way, if you know what I mean.
No, it's most of the time hasn't been in the best of ways. We've seen the wars that Ambos and the Frenchadors, Peter Tihani, as Elia Bloom to an extent, that of the wars that these guys have gone through with each other. It's my God, this match is going to be bad blood. It's going to be just on the biggest stage of wXw for the biggest tag team championships in Europe. Dude, this match is going to be incredible. I can't wait.
Yeah, and as we said, Arrows, potentially, if one of, if not the best team in Europe, Gishi agrees, best tag team in Europe, former World Tag Team Champions. They've held Tag Gold, I believe, almost everywhere they've been, and for good reason. But yeah, the bad blood here, and especially, after what we saw at Back to the Roots, I think we're going to see a level of intensity in this match we've maybe not seen before from both teams.
Hey, like I said, it's going to be one hell of a match. It's going to be a lot of bad blood. Just hopefully it's not going to be as chaotic and destructive as the World Tag Team Festival weekend finals, but I wouldn't put it past these 4 guys.
Yeah,
this match is going to be insane.
Well, as well, right? So, we saw that challenge laid out by the Arrows, and they were saying Back to the Roots in the Carefish Slugs, you only beat us in a 3-on-2. Put those titles up 2-on-2, and they're so angry about what happened to Robert, and they're angry about the cuts, the bruises, the scars that they picked up in that match themselves, and as well as you mentioned, Dover's arm going back to shortcuts to the top last year. Yeah, that
took months off of his career. I know this from I've seen this on from a lot of wrestlers, and I can imagine it myself. If somebody takes my livelihood away for 4 or 5 months, I'm going to be fuming and I'm going to be angry. So
absolutely.
Keep an eye out for this match. Legitimately, it's going to be incredible.
Yeah,
we even right now. We have the head coach of the wXw Wrestling Academy, Robert Dreissker, saying, "In the world, gentlemen, the best tag team in the world is what the Arrows are." And
you know what?
I have to
can't
agree.
Actually argue. I think you really could be right there. They're phenomenal, but at 16 Carat, they're going to have to get through the Frenchadors if they want to pick up these wXw World Tag Team Championships once again. Who knows what way that's going to go? It's going to be brutal. I'm sure it's going to be brutal, Matt.
Hey, that's if anything, I very rarely do I hear the word brutal and think that's going to be an understatement. This match is going to be insane.
Yes, and now, ladies and gentlemen, we get to, well, I would say the moment you've all been waiting for, but we've had so much good shit to talk about tonight. It's going to be, the whole weekend is going to be insane. If there are shows you still don't have tickets to, get the tickets. You should still have the pinned comment there with the link on. And as we said, there are still some festival passes remaining, which is the only way you're going to get to see night 2 with those 2 title matches. If you want to see it live and you don't have a ticket, that's the only way you're going to be able to see that live. And oh man, you are going to want to see that live. Anyway, as I was trying to segue into, we promised you the face-to-face interview between Bobby Gunns and Norman Harras. And first of all, ladies and gentlemen, my apologies. We were doing all that we could this evening to make sure that we could bring you this interview live.
It's not going to be live. All right, right.
It already
yeah,
happened.
mentioned it.
I mentioned it earlier.
I think my brain just skipped over that part.
Okay. So Bobby Gunns, he did actually have a personal engagement tonight, but he was doing everything he could to make this work because he really wanted to be here, hanging out with our amazing fans, and to confront Norman on this stream. But Norman Harras, he's a dick. He's an absolute dick. He was messing us about. I don't care, right?
I don't officially agree with you, but unofficially, God damn, you're right.
Right. So first of all, doing it live was fine. It's like, no, we have to do this another time. I can't make it now. And I think maybe he's trying to get in Bobby Gunns' head, right? And he's trying to, take him, I don't know, just piss him off, I guess, by, messing him about and also messing us about with the time. And he also said, and I quote, I'm not answering any questions from those fans on the stream. He had no interest in talking to any of you amazing people here tonight. And I'm very sorry about that. However, you have to see this interview. It went nothing like how I expected it to go. That's the truth. It's...
Okay, now you got me curious again.
Yeah, words can't do this justice. So we're just going to get straight into this. Ladies and gentlemen, here it comes.
Okay, gentlemen, firstly, thank you, both of you, for agreeing to speak with me here today and for agreeing to speak with each other. I know it's pretty impossible to get both of you in a room after the events of Bielefeld, but Bobby, I'd like to start with you first. Could you please explain to us really where this animosity and these problems between you and Norman come from these days?
Hi, Marc. Thank you for having me in this stream. Hello to the audience. Ja, wir machen das auf Deutsch, ne? Herr Harras, ja, schön, dass du es auch einrichten konntest, Herr sportlicher Leiter. Was soll ich sagen? In letzter Zeit war das eine Katastrophe mit dir und wir kennen uns schon jahrelang, Norman, und wir kennen uns gut. Wir haben viele Roadtrips zusammen gemacht, aber was du in letzter Zeit abgezogen hast, war unter aller Kanone. Ich möchte noch mal dran erinnern, ja. Zweimal hast du mir die Möglichkeit genommen, am Karat teilzunehmen. Und du weißt, wie sehr ich das Karat liebe, wie sehr ich da dabei sein wollte. Da bin ich raus, Junge. Einmal im Jahr hast du die Möglichkeit, dich am Karat mit dem Besten der Besten zu messen. Aber Norman Harras sagt, nö. Ich greife da mal irgendwie ein, Katastrophe mit dir. Und Bielefeld war sowieso Oberklassiker wieder von dir mit Levaniel, Junge. Alle fanden einfach auch scheiße. Vielleicht hast du ja mal ein bisschen die Reaktionen online abgecheckt. Ja, dass du Levaniel einfach den Titel abnimmst und ihm nicht mal eine anständige Chance gibst, das Ding zu verteidigen und dass jetzt der Sieger auch noch Champ wird. Und dann machst du dich auch noch lustig über den. Dann machst du dich auch noch lustig und schickst den Suave, den ich vorher platt gemacht habe, um den Jungen zu attackieren, unseren Champ zu attackieren. Also frag dich mal selber, welcher sportliche Leiter in der Vergangenheit, und da kann auch mal jeder, der jetzt hier live zuguckt, sich fragen, welcher sportliche Leiter hat so eine katastrophale Arbeit abgeliefert?
Geht's dir besser, Bobby? Hast du dir jetzt alles von der Seele geredet? Ich kann dir eins sagen, mein Lieber, auch wenn es für dich vielleicht, bitte, ich rede. Wenn es für dich vielleicht auch etwas schwierig gewesen sein mag in den letzten Monaten, kann man hier nicht von einer Katastrophe reden. Denn im Gegensatz zu Online-Kommentaren lese ich Quartalsberichte. Und die Geschäftszahlen sehen besser aus denn je. Es läuft, es geht wieder bergauf. Ich habe die wXw aus dem Tal der Krise geführt und wir stehen vor dem größten Karat der Geschichte. Vor meinem persönlichen Karat. Und das, mein Lieber, auch wenn das bei dir vielleicht persönlich ein bisschen wehtun mag, im Sinne des Großen und Ganzen, im Sinne der Company, das ist doch das, was hier zählt.
Ach du was, das ist also dein Verdienst.
Ja,
Dein Verdienst, ja?
ganz
Soll ich dir mal
genau.
was sagen? Ich sprech auch nicht nur für mich, aber du weißt es ganz genau. Alle Jungs in der Umkleidekabine, die sind abgefuckt von dir. Abgefuckt von dir und deine Katastrophenarbeit. Immer muss man damit rechnen, dass Herr Norman Harras seine Finger mit im Spiel hat. Und ich glaube mal, ich spreche für jeden, der uns einfach die letzten schwierigen Jahre die Treue gehalten hat, dass du versagt hast in deiner Position. Da sollten wir vielleicht mal über ein paar personelle Wechsel nachdenken. Norman, du als sportlicher Leiter, vergiss es, war wohl offensichtlich nichts. Schnür dir mal lieber deine Boots um und fang mal wieder an, Catcher zu sein. Das ist deine Kerntätigkeit. Du bist doch hier eigentlich Catcher. Man sollte das meinen.
Da kann ich sehr, sehr gerne dich und auch alle Zusehenden beruhigen. Denn, mein Lieber, die Challenge ist doch in Bielefeld ausgesprochen worden. Du hast es doch gesagt, du hast es doch verlangt und du bekommst es auch. Das heißt, du kriegst deinen Karat-Moment. Du kriegst im Ring auf der größten Stage im europäischen Wrestling von deinem Chef einen aufs Maul. Und das mache ich sehr gerne. Da besinne ich mich sehr gerne auf alte Kompetenzen. Aber damit kannst du auch mal zufrieden sein, Bobby.
Chef, du meinst also, dass du mein Chef bist. Du meinst, dass du mein Chef bist? Dafür muss man sich auch wie ein Chef verhalten. Respektvoll. Was du machst, ist ehrenlos. Ehrenlos. Und jeder in der Halle, der weiß das. Wenn du schon auf der Stage stehst, Junge, dann verdrehen schon alle die Augen. Und deswegen, ich glaube, ich spreche hier für alle. Für alle, die sich das angucken, die hier live im Stream sind, wenn ich sage, eigentlich hast du es verdient, eine richtige Abreibung zu kriegen. Ich habe das Match cool, hast du zugesagt. Ey, schön, alle Achtung. Sportlich, aha, toll. Aber soll ich dir was sagen? Am
Bitte,
Karat,
bitte erleuchte mich.
wenn ich dich besiege und du wirst die Trachtprügel deines Lebens kriegen, dann will ich, dass du den Posten des sportlichen Leiters ablegst. Dann ist vorbei. Wenn ich stehe am Ende, dann bist du weg, dann hörst du auf, dann fängst du an, dann ist vorbei, sportlicher Leiter. Dann legst du dieses Amt nieder und schnürst du endlich mal wieder die Boots anständig um und wirst ein Catcher.
Super,
Das will ich von
super.
dir sehen.
Also Bobby, das ist ein großartiger Pitch. Wenn das ein Junginvestor bei mir gebracht hätte, dem hätte ich links und rechts die Schelle gegeben. Was ist denn da für mich drin? Huh? Ein Deal, wo ich nur verlieren kann? Komm schon, Bobby, wir kennen uns besser. Wir sind doch beide irgendwo Business-Leute.
Du
Aber weißt
solltest
du
eigentlich
was?
ein Catcher sein. Du solltest ein Catcher sein. Da kann man dir auch wieder anständig in den Arsch treten.
Ja. Digga, ich bin ein Catcher, um das mal in deiner Sprache zu sagen. Und bei Karat kriegst du das Match. Und bei Karat können wir meine Position, wenn du das unbedingt möchtest, auch gerne aufs Spiel setzen. Aber, mein Lieber, dann will ich auch was von dir. Und dann will ich deinen Kopf an meiner Wand. Denn, Bobby, ich hole mir bei Karat nicht nur das größte Comeback des Jahres, sondern die größte Trophäe, die wir derzeit bei wXw haben können. Und das ist nicht nur 16 Carat Gold. Das ist deine Karriere. Die Karriere eines mehrfachen Unified Champions. Dann, mein Lieber,
Du,
wenn ich dich besiege bei 16 Karat Gold, dann kommt Daddy ganz nach Hause und hat ein bisschen mehr Zeit für die Kinder. Und mein Run, der geht weiter, während du von außen zusiehst.
du weißt gar nicht, du weißt nicht, was du da gerade losgetreten hast, was du da forderst. Junge, du hast keine Ahnung. Aber ja, machen wir. Machen wir. Weil am Ende bist du platt und kein sportlicher Leiter mehr. Ich sag dir dazu eine Sache. Gott weiß, wie sehr ich Wrestling liebe. Und es gibt nur einen Mensch, der über meine Karriere entscheidet. Und das bin ich selbst. Also mach's fest,
Das
ja,
ist eine
mach.
eindeutige
Okay.
Willenserklärung, Bobby. Und damit, mein Lieber, schlägst du dir selber den Sargnagel rein. Ich mach's fix und wir sehen uns bei Karat.
Würde ich wohl stark hoffen, dass wir dich da sehen.
Wow. Mett. I told you that was something, right?
Sorry, that's something and a half. That's about 2.5 somethings. At this point, it's 5 somethings and 3/4, dude. It's oh god.
Yeah.
I mean, we could be witnessing the final match of Bobby Gunns' career, but inversely, we could all be getting a thorn dislodged from our side. At this point, he's not
I
a thorn. At
know.
this point, he's a complete spear in our lodged in our intestines, and Bobby Gunns could be the knight in shining armor that takes that out.
Yeah,
oh god! Oh please!
Oh man, it's gonna be something else. And as Mike Kilby said here, Norman Harras is an embarrassment to his position, incompetent, corrupt, and unfit for office. Could not have said it better myself, Mike. Thank you very much. And yeah, off the Fresse for Norbert. Absolutely. But here's the thing, I'm torn here because as much as I believe in Bobby, and as much as I know that, his passion, his determination, his skill, and to carry him through, I'm worried because who knows what Norman Harras is going to try and pull in order to end Bobby's career. And that really scares me.
I wouldn't put anything past Norman from what we've seen of him this entire time. I just hope that Bobby manages to somehow overcome whatever obstacles Norman puts in front of him, because I'm 100% sure there are going to be obstacles put in front of him. Case in point, Levaniel over the entire past year.
Yeah. Well,
but
also,
hey,
just to confirm this really quickly, I was told literally minutes before we come on the air this evening that this match is official. It is happening. So what I'm told is as soon as Norman hung up on our interview earlier, he got straight to work getting the paperwork drawn up, and it is officially happening, right? There no two ways about this. This is happening. And, I'm hoping for the best here, the absolute best. I'm hoping Bobby absolutely destroys Norman and we can be rid of him. But there is a part of me that's really concerned.
Dude, the optimist in me is saying, Bobby Gunns has gone through everything. He's won everything at wXw. He's one of the most, and I say this every chance I get, Bobby Gunns is one of the most legendary WXW Unified World Wrestling Champions of all time. First ballot Hall of Famer, in my opinion, for WXW. And in my opinion, one of the greatest technical wrestlers Europe has ever. I'm not talking in the last generation. I'm talking ever produced.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
for
Norman Harras is, we know the position that he's in, and honestly, the pessimist in me is kind of worried. I'm more worried for Bobby than excited at the opportunity, the chance of not having Norman boss over us anymore. Sorry, Mr. Harras.
Yeah. As Matthias says, it's going to be Harris and Suave against the world, and yeah, that's kind of what I'm fearing. And Gishi's like, I'm scared. So am I. I'm worried. Do I really want to live in a world where Bobby Gunns is forced to retire from the world of professional wrestling? Now, I don't want to see that. And I understand exactly why Gunns is risking so much and putting his career on the line here, but yeah, it's deeply troubling.
Hey, for Bobby, there's a lot on the line, not just his career. There's a lot of pride on there, his opportunity to take part in 16 Carat Gold. And I hope that this isn't, or the last 16 Carat Gold isn't the last 16 Carat Gold we'll ever see Bobby Gunns take part in. That is...
Oh, man. No, don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. We've had so much awesome stuff. Don't hit me with, the thought that we might never see Bobby Gunns in 16 Carat again. No.
Well, you should have announced this first before the rest of the cool stuff. Why do you gotta hit me with this at the end?
Maybe. But here's the thing, right? I really, really hope Gunns just destroys Norman, right? And I want to just bring up one thing Norman said. Now, obviously, as you know, people who join us regularly here on YouTube know, mein Deutsch is nicht gut. So, although I kind of got the gist of where their chat was going at the time, I didn't really know exactly what was said. And huge thanks to our subtitle team. We got that turned around super quick for us today, so our English-speaking friends could follow. And that was the first time I've seen it with the subtitles. There was one line there, though, that made me sick. When Norman Harras described 16 Carat Gold 2023 as my own personal carat. What the hell, man? That made me sick to my stomach.
I mean,
this man is all about the ego.
I've got an iron stomach, and at this point, I'm very used to Mr. Norman Harras and his antics and the kind of. I mean, hey, look, I always thought I say a lot of stupid stuff, but some of the stuff that comes out of our bosses now is incredible.
Yeah.
But you know what?
Definitely.
I'm gonna wait for this match. It's gonna drive everybody up the wall. It's gonna be one hell of a fight, one hell of a war. I don't know it.
Yeah.
Whew, why you got to hit me with this at the end, man?
Well, look, let's get wrapping up because we have been a lot longer than I anticipated. And huge thank you, each and every one of you who has been here and enjoyed us and hung out with us tonight. I really hope you've had fun. I really hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for being so patient. I hope, all these awesome announcements has been worth your time. And I'm sure 16 Carat is really going to be worth your time if you have tickets and you're going to just have the best weekend. And damn, let's look at some of these matches again that we are getting on night one.
Oh, yeah, hit me with it.
Before we go, Trey Miguel against Peter Tahani.
Banger.
Shigehiro Iri versus Metahan.
Fire.
Masha Slamovich versus Fuminori Abe.
Dynamite.
Roman versus Francesco Akira.
Boom, boom.
Maggot versus Ahura.
Explosive.
Tristan Archer against Mike D.
Power.
Ares against Commander. And
Disguise.
Davey Richards against Axel, the Axeman Tisha.
Potential match of the year. Sorry for chiming in every once in a while, but...
Oh, good, my man. 8 incredible matches. And that's just night one. If you are coming to Inner Circle, you're one of the lucky few who has tickets. Awesome. Cannot wait to see you there. Thank you very much. If you're coming to night one, can't wait to see you there. And to be honest, Matt, if you aren't coming to night one after seeing this lineup, I don't know what more we can do to persuade you.
Hey, if you guys, if I preemptively somehow get fired because of the last segment with Norman Harras, I'm getting a ticket. I don't know if I should maybe book a ticket right now just to be safe, but my God, don't miss it. If you still haven't gotten a ticket, don't miss it.
This is gonna be the biggest weekend, not just in German wrestling, but in European wrestling. The absolute greatest weekend of the year is right around the corner. It's going to be incredible with Inner Circle, the 16 Carat tournament, wXw Now and Friends Showcase, Ambition, We Love Wrestling 42, 7 incredible events. Absolutely stacked to the rafters with some of the greatest talent in the world today. It's going to be so good.
Oh, I can't. How many more days? How many more days?
Too many. Mett, thank you very much for being here with me this evening. Damn, I'm not with it.
Hey, after everything we've had, it's okay. Let's get a virtual beer, man. I don't even drink. Let's get a virtual beer.
I mean, when we get off this call, I might go and get an actual beer. I have beers in the fridge. I've been drinking Monster the whole show. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, everyone here, thank you all very much for joining us. I really can't wait to see all of you over 16 Carat weekend. It's going to be an incredible weekend. I have it's impossible to pick a winner. But honestly, why would you want to even try? Calm down, see how this tournament unfolds. It's going to be something else. Matt, anything you would like to add before we leave and finish up here tonight?
Click the button, click notifications, become a member, subscribe, like, follow us on MySpace, follow us on Instagram, follow us on Twitter, follow us on OnlyFans. I don't know what else is there. Go watch, go get a ticket for 16 Carat Gold. I don't know what we've got. Just ask Dennis. Go get a ticket. My God, the show's going to be incredible. What are you waiting for? God, I can't wait. Why you got to hype me up like this? I still got to wait so long. I'm already sweating, man.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to sleep tonight.
No.
Okay, awesome. With that, we are actually going to finish. But once again, ladies and gents, thank you all so much. You are awesome. Cannot wait to see you all very, very soon. Thank you.